Hey, welcome back to Divinity Jams. This is for my Aries. Cards backward. It's for my Aries. August 6th through the 12th, Aries. Getting your reading out for the week. We got another new moon coming towards the end of this week. So, new beginning. As always, just making endeavors, choices, and riding the waves of energy until we get where we want to get in life. That's what it's all about. I'm gonna use the Crystal Vision Tarot again. I may pull some out of the Vision Quest, and then still pulling you an astrology card to wrap up the overall astrology. Give it one more shuffle. All right, that's pretty good. This is the 9-card spread for my Aries, week of August 6th through the 12th. Ooh, that devil was right there. It wasn't the bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups. It's in reverse on the bottom of the deck. We'll see how that plays into your reading. 9 of Pentacles, first card up. So comfortable surroundings or environment. Strength in the foundational area. So just trying to make sure that where we are is stable and strong. Making sure our home and living situations are how we want them to be. So just firmly established. Emotionally established as well. We want there to be emotional fulfillment, because it does look like there is a water leak on the foundation. So she's just trying to repair those things and make sure that her surroundings are just as beautiful as she would like them to be. So if there are children involved, I do see birds as well, giving and receiving in this situation. So just setting up a firm foundation for everybody involved. I feel like that's what you're working on right now for my Aries. Comfort and beauty in your surroundings, just making sure that you set up that foundation the way that you want it to be. But it's, for some reason, though it's there, I'm just getting that it's not quite there yet. Though in this card, it would appear that she has all these surroundings that she desires, and everything is joyful for her. She just does not have the happiest look on her face as of yet. And so it lets me know it's still a work in progress to build up and make these surroundings comfortable where your foundation is. Next card out being the 7 of Swords. So just mentally not being there as well. Feeling a little toyed with about this situation and how it's all unfolding. As I'm looking at your overall spread, I'm seeing a lot that goes together as far as this as well. The 4 of Wands being out next in the upright. So this to me is like a milestone being reached in a relationship of some sort. Getting somewhere to a point, but it's still a need to communicate and a need to talk about it, because it's not, everybody's not harmonious right now in this. It's not clear harmony. It's trying to catch vision. It's trying to see if this is a good idea or worth pursuing. Crystal balls are on the ground, though. It's like it's not clear vision. It's not clear vision to me, but it is getting somewhere. You're reaching some sort of milestone, but the need to have some sort of communication is still there, and that communication to me hasn't happened yet, but it's coming together so that that communication can happen. And maybe that's why just mentally it's feeling a little. It's like a little game right now in your head of is it or isn't it, or what is it, but it's figuring it all out too, and just figuring out to be overall where you want to be. Where you want to be is figuring it out, because there's a leak emotionally there, and you're not quite sure to me where you want to be. So just getting to that point where you're talking it out with somebody, but there's another possibility there. And this 4 of Wands, I'm feeling like there's another possibility there. The Ace of Swords is in reverse. This is your mental clarity. This is your aha, I get it. I figured it out. And I'm knowing that's not there. That's not there. I saw that in these 2 cards that wasn't there. And that emotionally is not fully, your confidence is not fully there that this is even where you want to be. But just mentally trying to wrap your head around it, trying to figure it all out. And with the Hermit card being in reverse, it's like there's too many people around you. I feel like there's too many people around you to get clarity on this situation at this moment. Or maybe there's too many options for you at this moment, and you don't have the clarity there right now. The Hermit card is in reverse. So I feel like you haven't gotten the alone time to think about it clearly. Maybe you've been too busy to get a moment of clarity to think about it right now. But that's what I feel is needed, and that's what's in reverse. So the Hermit mode is definitely needed when you don't have the mental clarity. This is why we take that moment, that pause to just sit there calmly and think about it and just shed light on it in a way that hasn't been shed light on. It gives us insight when we just, kind of back away from everything, tune out, and just listen to our own inner voice. Go isolate ourselves sometimes as necessary, but that's in reverse. So that hasn't happened for you yet. But the Nine of Wands is out next. But so you are kind of strategizing, trying to figure out what it is you want to do next, your next plan of action. And you're very guarded through this. Like you got the lion watching your back and you watching your front, and you're just trying to make your best strategy plan to come up with a way to attack this situation here. I got someone else on their way to you with the Knight of Pentacles as well, with gifts and on his sword. He's leading with the pentacle. It's got a pentacle around his neck as well. Crystal energy is there. So, he's confident in who he is. It's a gift bringer of some sort. So somebody could be bringing you something, offering you something this week, Aries, making an offer to you. But you're just not sure if it's the offer that you want. You're not sure if this is who you want to build a foundation with. Maybe somebody that you felt like played you in the past before, with the Seven of Swords being out. Somebody that may have gotten over on you some kind of way in the past that you're just not sure. Like, I could build and have a firm financial future with this person, but emotionally, I don't know about this person. That type of feel to it. With this Four of Wands too, like, yeah, we tried it and we didn't really get anywhere. And their backs, both of their backs are turned to the vision. So they're not seeing clearly with this Four of Wands to me. They're not seeing, they're wanting what they want, but they're not seeing if this is a wise choice either. And then you have the same Knight of Wands, a Knight of Pentacles on his way to someone leading, materialistically leading with money. So I feel like this is the same person from up top in this foundation here. That's coming towards you again with an offer, quite possibly of, we're good financially together. We can build something, and this can be a good decision. But I don't know if that's what you want right now, Aries. I don't see this offer. I don't see it being emotionally fulfilling for you. It's going to be an offer, and it's going to be something that's financially looking inviting. But to me, there's a flaw there. And something there that you're not looking at, something that you're not considering. So maybe it's about whether you're making a head over heart decision at this point. But you're guarded and you're strategizing. The Emperor being out upright is good to see, because it lets me know at the end of the day, you're probably going to do what's in your own best interest. Because the Emperor knows all, sees all. And can't nobody get over on the Emperor. This is using your wisest judgment. This is just making the best decisions for yourself. This is embodying the best of all energies to me as the Emperor, and really just knowing how to be a leader of your own life, And then the Page of Pentacles being the last one out. Just kind of chilling through the process of learning what you want, allowing it to grow. Planting seeds and allowing them to grow. Basically, when it comes to finances and money, this is how you've begun to approach it. When deciding about this comfortable surrounding that you are trying to bring in, that desired foundational structure that you want to bring in. So your home, your family, your house where you reside, how comfortable and where that is, and how that is fitting into bringing you joy into your life. But something that you're not seeing here. I'm getting on the mental clarity. As far as with who, I'm thinking that's where it is. Who you want to be on this with as the Eight of Cups was on reverse at the bottom of the deck. This is just, there's a lot of cups in the water. She's leaving behind those old cups. She's coming out of the water with clear focus on following her own intuition and her own spirit guidance on what she wants to bring into her life next. A lot of cups left in the water, 8 whole cups left in the water. Just she's not thinking about those anymore. That's the stuff that she left behind. So it could be old jobs, old relationships. Yeah, there is that Lover's card popping out. This is the type of love you're desiring to bring in, a true partner, a partner that helps and assists you, almost divinely put together, this couple with those two doves up there binding them together. And it's the greatest love you could ever want. That's what you're desiring to bring in. And there's something flawed. You wanting it to be, because that's the type of love you desire, but you're just not seeing it in this person because both of their backs are turned to those crystal balls. There's no vision there. There's no vision there. This here is about the even exchange. So it has to be somebody that you're trading with in this harmonious situation. This is even, this is equal, this is a perfect match, a harmonious match. And if this person over here is not matching you in an even way, if you're not balanced on issues such as money, if you're not balanced on those type of things, because he's leading with money. He's leading with money. And it may seem like you're reaching a milestone, but you're not seeing clearly. The Ace of Swords is upside down. So the person that leads with money is not the best situation for you. That's not this love situation. So that's why there's a crack in this foundation to me. There's a crack and the water is coming out down here. And those are emotions to me. So that wasn't an emotional, stable situation, love situation. So it was about just contemplating over that. Why that situation wasn't the love situation, why that couldn't have been the harmonious, deep love situation, why it's probably not this person that's going to make the offer to you. Because if they're making the offer money-wise and that's what they can feel they can bring to the table, then you're not interested in that. You're not interested in that. You know that your money is coming regardless. You're more interested in it being an even exchange of love and feelings that you can get. That's why I feel like the Page of Cups is in reverse. I feel like you're going to turn that offer down if they're coming with anything less than this type of love, romantic feeling, which is what you're ready for. I think that's what you're ready for. Like, why have it? Why have it if it can't feel? Oh, here's this unknown card. Why have it if it can't feel good, Aries? Why have it? Yeah, you're desiring more at this point in your life. You're desiring more. So if it can't be this happy-go-lucky feeling of freedom and love, if it's got to be a constant battle over money and power, if it's anything short of a harmonious, even exchange, I don't feel like you're interested. I don't feel like you're interested. Yeah, anybody that's trying to tempt you, I see a little bit. I caught a glimpse of just temptation. And anybody trying to tempt you in a way or lead you back towards them, this is why the Devil card I saw. So anybody trying to tempt you in any type of way, any temptation towards you, I feel like you're turning down and you're resisting. When I stare into this unknown card, I feel like there's no tempting you out of this. There's no seducing you into being with somebody again and building a foundation with somebody where the emotions are, there's a crack in the emotional foundation, the emotional structure. I feel like this is what you have your mindset on, this type of love connection, and you won't settle for less than that. But you don't know who that's going to come from right now, and so but you are going to have faith and step out there. The Fool card is out. This is the type of energy that I think it takes to get to. Like her stepping out there, he's on the other side. That's how I feel. Because she stepped out there. Now the same little pink ribbons of her faith that she stepped out are what the birds have that found him and tied him and her together. that type of energy. I feel like you are stepping out there, Aries, on faith a little bit and believing more in your ability to bring in something different for yourself, which is how it happens. That Emperor type of energy. I think you got your mind made up that you deserve better and you want better, and so you're not going to settle. The Death card. It's going to bring a transformation. It's going to bring a transformation for you in a lot of areas in your life, financially and romantically. I really do see those being the two in the forefront for you, Aries. There's a transformation coming to just the situation of where you feel like you can bring that in. Yeah, this being in reverse. So all the stress, all the fighting, all the bad things are gone. They've passed. Where you felt attacked, where you felt victimized. All of that is in reverse right now. And I'm feeling like this is your main focus right here. And you're going to go towards that. You're going to go towards that. And you feel good about going towards it. You feel good about it. There's no fear. There's no hesitation. I mean, I don't see anything just overly aggressive out here on the table. King of Wands. This is your energy. This is who you are. And he's upright. So he's positive on the action that he has to take. He's knowing why he's taking it. And he's going to step out there on faith. I do believe at the end of the day, going towards what it is you desire to bring a firm foundation of love and money into your life that fit together and that harmonize for you, Aries. All right, we'll get one more clarifier and then I'm going to pull. Yep, Queen of Swords. Knowing who we are, not being afraid of change, being ready to step into the unknown, knowing that it's in your own best interest. It's about to bring you in results that you desire versus results that you don't desire, because this is something you put work into, effort into, energy into to bring about. And if it's in your best interest, then you'll bring it about. But I feel like some people had to be removed away from you. Some foundations had to be changed in order to get and bring in the things that you really are feeling like you desire right now, which is this harmonious type of love in comparison to the foundation that was built on just money. That's not what you're into. So that's a good sign to see that you're finding balance with those types of things. You're coming into balance with exactly what it is you want, the type of love you want. You don't want a superficial type of love, which, yeah, nobody should be desiring relationships built off money and stability. As long as you can take care of me, then I love you. It's not really true love. So we're desiring a different type of foundation, a different type of love. That's just true love, real harmony, pure versus not so pure. Let's pull a couple of clarifiers from the Vision Quest. Waiting on love is the Daughter of Water in this deck. And stagnation is that energy feeling held back. So waiting on the type of love that you want is coming back. Yeah, I'm going to keep these two. This is the transformation card. This is the death card in this deck. So it is the death and the rebirth of the old way. And the Son of Fire is out. This is who doesn't believe in himself, and then all of a sudden, here he comes. I got it. Yeah, I can do it. Like, I don't know who told me I couldn't do it before, but I know I can do it. And he has that confidence in him that he can go ahead and go after what he wants because he deserves it. He's not going to have to fight that hard for it. Yeah, you are really wanting this real love connection here. This is the love, two of water, which is love in this deck. It's a soulmate connection, a harmonious connection that you're desiring. Nobody that's just in it for the money. And then that Mother of Fire was just the Queen of Wands out in this deck again to show others how it's done as an Aries at your top game of your using your fire energy of showing others how to accomplish and go after their hopes and dreams. This is what you're about to do right now with the life force being out up under it. You're about to go after your hopes and dreams, the things that make you feel alive, the things that make you feel free, no restrictions. The best of that life, the best of this life, of going after what you want and desire, and no doubts. Knowing that you're protected through every storm that comes up your way, even when things happen to us that seem like we're just getting thrown into the fire. Those three feathers are there to let you know you're protected every step of the way. When those changes are happening, when the transformations and the death cards come out, It's to show you that you are protected through those moments so that you can become better. So why would it hold you back, from becoming better? It's happening so that it can change you for the better. And you are desiring to get it better when it comes to love. I see, Aries, you're desiring a different love connection. Yes, and wealth. Love and money, but you want those things. These are the theme right here, love and money, but you want those things in a healthy way now. You don't want them in an unhealthy way. You don't want to be attached to somebody just for their money. You're not loving anybody, or you don't want anybody in the same way. It could be you or the other person. You don't want anybody loving you just for the money. You're placing all the emphasis on the money versus the love. So this is about bringing them healthy into your life, Aries, bringing them into a balanced way. A harmonious love connection versus a greedy love connection. This is what you've been desiring. This is what you're wanting. So you're moving away from anybody or anything that even remotely thought that love had to be dealing with money. And money is going to come when you are pursuing the things that you love, when you're doing the things that you enjoy doing in life. Money comes. Like I said, it's a frequency. It just flows to us as we're doing the things that we know we're naturally supposed to do. And the happy family life, I feel like you desire right now. Clarity coming out to you as well in this deck of who is worthy, how to go about pursuing those things, and just building up your money on your own versus using the relationship or that other person using the relationship to make it about money when it's supposed to be about love and harmony and family. So I feel like you've getting clarity on that, Aries, as far as what it is you want, what it is you desire, and what will be in your own best interest when it comes to the type of love you're trying to bring into your life. I think you've got it. Let's pull you a Black Moon astrology card for the week for my Aries. Try that again. That card. All right. The first house came out for my Aries. Your card, your Aries. It's coming out again, Aries 25. I am not the perishable body, but the eternal self. Ramana Maharshi. This is the Aries card. I found out the first card, the body. This is your position. Move ahead with confidence. You are rising. First house is your card. The physical body, the head, the circulatory system, fluctuations in blood pressure, health regimes, bodybuilding, workout, improvements in physical appearance, your attractiveness, presentation before the public, the self, the concept of I am, recognition and reputation, personal strength, vitality, defense and battles, challenges, being singled out, mannerisms, getting upset, feeling excited, working on your own without help, realizing a dream of yours that is yours alone, a solitary path, issues brought forth from early childhood, destiny in the making, and the corresponding card is the Fool card. So you did have the Fool card in your reading, stepping out there, going towards the love that you desire, the type of money you want to bring into your life in a healthy, balanced way. I feel like that is shown here by your own Aries card falling out, the first house, the body. So key idea is just appearance, the subject of your question, the way you come across, beginnings, new projects, new starts, the body and the face you show to the world. So how others see you, how others view you now, what you're trying to bring into your life is becoming important to you. And just, I'm seeing that you are desiring a certain level of a love connection that is now different from maybe what you desired in the past. You're desiring it to be deeper and more pure as far as qualities versus what people have or what you have. It's definitely being based on some more emotional things versus material things. But that is the overall theme of your read. That's what I'm getting. It's about love and money, but the proper place of love and money. And it's definitely about a different type of love, a higher level of love versus just somebody to be with or somebody to make sure we're not alone, but a different harmony that you're desiring, a different person that's there for you in a different type of way than you've had love come in. Because yeah, just being with somebody, just to be with somebody is no longer good enough for you. I think Aries, at this moment in your life, what you're desiring in love is a deeper type of connection with somebody that's going to actually be there for you, somebody that you can build a foundation with, that's going to be stable financially and emotionally. And that's where you got your winning recipe right there. You want those two things, and I think you're stepping out there to transform your life in a way to bring those two things about. So good stuff, Aries. Good reading overall for you this week. Hope you continue to go after your goals and dreams. That's what it's all about, pursuing those things that bring you happiness. And then you can't go wrong, because at the end of them, once you accomplish it, you're happy. You're happy and you're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling this love from this other person because they are a harmony and a good balance for you. They're not all about the coins and you're not all about the coins. Everything is balanced and based on love and happiness. So I think that's a winning combo. I think you're going to have a real successful endeavor on that. Doesn't happen overnight. It takes a whole lot of work to continue to put into a connection like that. But it's joyful while you're working on it, while you guys are building. Then I'm Divinity Gems. Thanks for watching.